glue. The fun thing for me about doing this is as a non-blacksmith amateur, is that anybody out there that's interested in messing around can they can do it without worrying about having to have a degree in it. Like if you want to do it bad enough, and
I think it's getting to be a lost art, and I think it should people should.
Coughing. This is mostly coat. See how light and fluffy it is?
Yep. There's an obvious difference.
Yeah. And like I say, you build kind of an oven. You draw all that stuff in and get it going, and then as the perimeter depletes, you start adding raw coal in there and start cooking it down. Heard some birch bark. I'm going to use a ancient device, flint and steel and butane. Get her going.
You cannot beat a Bic lighter.
Or a good piece of birch bark.
And a good piece of birch bark. That's right.
No, Bics.
I like to have about 10 of them on.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a sad day when you run out of them.
Yep.
I did one time coming back late at night. I was living in a teepee and had to cross a little brook to get to the teepee, and we got over there and it's pitch black in there, and teepees can be scary if you get caught in a roundhouse with no idea what
Exactly,
doing.
yeah.
But I realized that I had left my lighter on the other side of the brook and was not going to go back for it, so I felt around until I found my possibles pouch and got my flint and steel out. And I had a fire going just about as quick as that as you could with a lighter.
Yeah, but that's with a certain amount of skill too, though.
Yeah, touch skills practice. Thingamajiggy.
Yeah, go for it. Give her some time.
Brightens up a bit.
Oh yeah.
And there.
A little juice.
This is a very small scale forgery here. If a person was to have a blacksmith shop, of course it would be nice to have it spread out into a bigger area to work.
But this is
since
the
sharing with a wood carver, I've got to
this is a one-stop shop, though.
yeah, keep it tucked into. I like working in small areas.
Good,
like
because there's a lot going on in a 10 by 14 area.
Yeah.
Well, you end up with a lot less,
Quality, not quantity.
Exactly.
I've been trying to get rid of this for a while.
Yeah.
I can't get rid of it. It's all the good stuff.
So this is all ready to be repurposed.
Some of it, and some of it, yeah. Well, a lot of it. I mean, like this stuff is waiting for handles.
Yeah.
In times of need. I've already got a long handle on one of these and a short handle on one of these, so I'm good for a while. But this looks like I think more of a clam digger.
It is a clam rake, actually.
Yeah, and I don't know, but I might have another one.
I'm going clamming tomorrow.
I need a handle for that.
I might. I have a rake,
Oh,
but
you do?
these are pretty slick.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but yeah, so some of it I dug up like well, this isn't the actual cant hook, but I dug up parts of a PV up at this old foundation site up here, and I've got the means to put together another PV or two, but it's the savings of all kinds of metal, and it's a piece of
So essentially, when you need a chisel, you come out and make one out of an old tool.
yeah.
That's pretty much what it comes down to.
I had hoped to bang this out into a sword. It's a piece of spring steel.
Oh yeah.
And I might, yeah.
There's some leaf spring stuff right back there.
Yeah, leaf spring is...
or is that a lawnmower blade?
Those actually are shoes off of a like a sleigh or a pung or something.
Here we got another whole smorgasbord.
Yeah. All these crank for sharpening stone. It's these coil springs that you want. I got one that I've already started opening up. Where might it be?
Is that it right there? No.
I see one hiding down in there. Even these came out of a chair. You know, anybody that upholsters chairs would recognize these right off. And I've made knives and chisels out of that. It's spring steel. And then cut it off a piece and start working it.
Yeah, getting it straight and ultimately a chisel.
Right. So it's going to be awkward for a bit, but. And that's the one I'm going to put out here on the tree.
Oh, for the
the soft heat all the way to the core before you give it a lot of hard heat.
It's deceiving because you're really cranking a lot of air through there. You don't realize. You don't have to do it fast.
Right. In fact, later when the coals get really hot, and we have iron in there, if you over crank it, you can actually burn the steel up. This is a clinker breaker down here.
Yep.
It opens the airflow up, and then after fashion, there's a little trap door you got to open down the bottom. The first thing I want to do is try to straighten out a section, then we'll have to put it back in. And
yep.
You ready?
Yeah. Whenever you're ready. Oh yeah.
That's some pretty hefty wire to manipulate.
That is amazing, yeah. Yeah, that's some strong steel. It don't get much stronger than that. That's why you're using it, though.
Yep. Oh, look at that.
So, how long have you had that anvil?
I got that when I was like 15.
15 years old.
Yeah.
And you paid $150 for it.
All right.
Now that's probably worth $800 or $900.
Probably.
And how did you get the money to pay for that?
That was from trapping.
From running a trap line.
Yep.
In high school.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
That was
Those
all
were-
my spending money came from that.
From trapping, yeah.
Yeah.
Those were the days.
Which, as you know, is not an easy way to get your money.
It is not. Not easy, no. But I remember, like you were saying, back when we were kids, it's like every house had a fur shed. So you'd walk into your friend's house and you'd smell the furs drying. That was just commonplace.
Yeah, in our circle of people.
Right. But if you walked into a fur shed now, people wouldn't know what the hell it is. Like, what are you doing? What is this?
Yeah. Ew.
But you remember though that distinctive smell of furs drying. It's like
Yeah.
every other house had a fur shed out back.
Furs drying, or the musk from the different animals.
Yep, the casters.
Let's see if I can manage this. You on?
Oh yeah.
You never get that out of the hole again.
Yeah. Halfway through?
Yeah. See the cut?
Oh yeah. Yep, halfway through. That's pretty good actually for something that thick.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's see if we can make that cut.
Or bend it. Actually, I think it's cut enough, to tell you the truth.
Just gonna bend it.
hinge it off.
There you go. There you go.
Don't be such a pig in there. Set that down cool.
Heat that up a little more. That smell. There you go.
That's all the junk.
Yep.
So you can bend metal and things like that at a lower temperature, but when you really start pushing, see, that's the wrong spot, you know, heat. I want the tip. I think I'm going to start smashing it here real soon.
Flatten it.
Yeah, because that's a lot of steel.
It's almost twice the size of what it was.
Yeah, it's pretty good. It may cup on you. That would be your chance. Yeah, that's when you'd want to flatten it back out. Yeah, stop now, because it's so thin it loses its heat fast.
That's the thing about this, like you say, the thin metal, it cools off as quick as it heats up.
Yeah. Right there.
Right there?
Yeah. Drop this off to my dad on the way out.
Yeah.
What I want to do is heat that curl up like this and then kind of give it a flatter, you know, flatten it out a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't hurt to straighten it a bit. We got it.
You got it.
Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that.
Phew.
Got it.
One chisel.
Now I can draw the tang out.
Yep.
Nice.
Yeah. Hold it
Sheared right off.
That's what,
It still gives me a bunch of steel left for another one.
yeah.
Or a knife or
That
something.
was a coil spring this morning, though.
Yeah.
Now it's almost a chisel.
Almost. We're getting there. We're getting there.